Hey boys, just going over, this is just a bit of an introduction and instructional video of how this is going to happen. So basically boys, I'll even change that, lesson 2. Basically boys, this is to go off our gases introduction into a little bit of an experiment. So there'll be a video you'll watch of an experiment. Basically I'm going to go through the steps of how you're going to do, fill out this sheet. So the investigation one, it's got all the activity steps. You don't really need to worry about that. You just need to know how the experiment's going to go, and how the teacher's going to follow those steps, because it's always important to follow the steps in an experiment. What you're then going to do is the video is going to be in 2 parts. The first part is going to be him doing the experiment up to a point before the outcome, and then after the outcome you will pause it. You'll write your prediction. Now, to clarify, your prediction is essentially what you think's going to happen. Now, the more use of scientific language, or the use of the language that we've been looking at, words like molecules, no fixed shape, gases, liquids, things like that, you need to input into this prediction. Now, this really should be 2 to 3 sentences of how you're accurately going to predict what's going to happen. The more specific you are and mention things in the experiment, what's going to happen to the tissue, how it's going to be affected by the liquid, things like that, you need to input. If you're very general, it's not a very good prediction. You need to predict explicitly what's going to happen. Obviously, after you've done that, the next video will finish off the experiment. You'll then respond, because it's always good to respond, whether your prediction was accurate. Now, it's important to know that if it's not accurate, that is okay. Okay, you need to explain then why it wasn't accurate, what you thought was going to happen, compare it to what did happen. Okay, that's very important. After that, you'll be doing an annotated drawing. Now, obviously, you can't do this on the computer, but you will be doing it in your books. If you can, take a photo, copy and paste that photo, or upload that photo into the Google Doc. If you can't, that's okay. Just make sure you do it in your book and then show your teacher if asked. The investigation 2 is very much the same. It's a similar experiment, following the steps, write the prediction. That's the first video. Finish that first video off. Then obviously watch the second video. That will then show you the outcome of the experiment. Was your prediction accurate? Why not? Explain as best you can why you think the liquids and the gases reacted that particular way. Obviously, at the end, we're drawing our annotated drawing. Do not forget colour if you can. Make sure you're labelling correctly with accurate arrows, and as neat a drawing as possible. We're not looking for superstars here. We are looking for clear explanations about really how the experiment was performed. So that's pretty much it, guys. After this, off you go, watch those videos and complete the handouts. Thank you.